Hello, friends. How goes? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I'm doing pretty good today. A little meh, but I'm all right.
How are you
Well,
mad?
hello.
I made an amazing dessert and dinner. Importance in that order.
Physically meh. Mentally, I'm doing great. Well, hello, Arjun Voss. I hope you're doing well today. We are continuing on with the Aurora Borealis scarf here. Using the Tunisian knit stitch. Good, I'm glad. I am okay. Mentally great, physically meh. um,
So how much play
just a little meh. But doing all right. Doing all right. Had a pretty good Friday.
Never mind. Okay.
Jaster has
This
been
is a 5X server.
baking like every day. And today's baked goodie was very different and not what he had planned on, but it turned out really good. He was sort of trying to make apple blondie brownies, and it turned into more of an apple cobbler, and it is really good. So I'm not mad about it. It is very, very good. There's a picture of it also in the baked goods of the Discord. Um, but yeah, it is delicious. It is very, very good. We've already eaten about half of it, I think. It's not a very big one. It's like the little square pan, but still. It's very good. Yeah, he's been baking a lot lately. It's kind of awesome. Um, he made his very first baked sugar cookies. Baked sugar cookies. Baked sugar cookies. Anyway, from scratch last Friday, and they were delicious. And now he's baked something new just about every day since. So he's just been experimenting, and I'm not mad about it. Not at all. It's nice.
But I understand it enough. I know that's awesome.
What you been up to? Haven't seen you in a while in here. I decided to turn on some Fat Rat Radio today because I could use the pep. Oh, also, I've got some new alerts, which you guys might have heard with Garbles redeeming first. Also, thank you, Garbles, for redeeming first. But yeah, so I've got some new alerts. Pretty excited about. So hopefully we'll get to hear a few of them today. So what's everybody up to today? Just chilling, playing games,
Hey, you understand now.
crafting.
Get your stuff and leave. This is you're out of here.
Haven't been here in a while. No problem. That's all right. I'm glad you're here today. Sounds like you've been very busy. I know what you've been up to. You've been playing games.
This dude's done.
No, that is quite all right. I'm glad to have you here now. Right, never. And I don't play with yarn. I also don't breathe. Finally starting the first. Nice! Yay, college!
I think I could have figured.
Congratulations, that's awesome. Good luck.
I mean,
You know I'm always here if you need anything.
the direction that he probably didn't think his base was accessible from. Honestly, it probably saved you a lot of trouble considering his turret setup.
Getting ready for the new. More importantly, okay. I think college is a little more important.
Sugary mess.
But nah, having the happy is just as important as getting. I don't know. Having happy is just as important as doing a responsible adulty task. Yeah. I'm not saying that going to college is the be all end all, of course. That's not for everybody. But, yeah. Having a happy is just as important. There. This is my happy. Also, just so happen to also freaking love my job, so. And my company. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Doom, 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 doom. That's because you are an incredibly smart person and will do very good. And I'm not at all biased.
Isn't that what every base player wants?
Nice, okay. I have been completely addicted to Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I don't know if you have heard of those books, but they are phenomenal. Highly recommend. And I'm so mad. I would very much like some coffee, please. Thank you. I don't usually start a series that is not completed because it drives me crazy having to wait. But I've had this one hyped up a lot by some pretty good friends of mine. So I was like, fine, I'll read them. Because one of them even went so far as to send me the first book all the way from Tennessee. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to read this. So I did. I binged that book. It is over 500 pages, and I binged it in 2 days. I read it all day Saturday and Sunday a couple weeks ago. Could not put it down. Almost forgot to eat. Really, really good book. And then it is a adult high fantasy book. But Iron Flame is the second book. And I finished it this week. I did that one via audiobook. I actually read the paper, the bound book. There we go. Of the first one, the Fourth Wing. But Iron Flame I listened to on audiobook, and holy crap. The world that this author has built, Rebecca Yarros, is a phenomenal world. Holy cow. But I found out 2 days ago that the next book, the third book, because it's going to be a 5-book series, the third book is not expected to come out until next December. And I'm like, I have to wait a year to read more. This sucks.
See an armored door. You'd be like, oh, that's ridiculously loud.
um, and I was kind of surprised actually, because the first book just came out in the spring of this year. The second book just came out last month, so I was really hoping that the third book would come out in the spring of next year. Um, but apparently that is not going to be the case. I'm sure she's under a lot of pressure too. It's gained a lot of popularity real fast. So much so that there is also a. Yes, dear. Thank you.
This,
Um,
well, it's also,
the.
realistically, it's not even
Uh,
all that function. Like, it's one function is raid
rights?
resistance,
Yeah,
and
the
that's
rights
really all it's
to
good at.
making it onto the screen was bought by Amazon. So.
Well, like, getting to everything though is obviously jittery, stop and go. That's all. That's all. That's
I
all
will
I'm pointing out.
absolutely be rereading it
Base,
a
has
couple of times
one
between then
function
and
that
now.
you've min-maxed for,
Now and then.
and everything else does
Either way.
suffer at that.
And that's really saying something because I don't often reread books. Usually I can read it once and I'm good. But
Yes.
there are a couple of few, very few, that I do reread. This one will be absolutely, yes, this series will absolutely be one of those. Because there's so much that happens in the books that I feel like another
You never deal
reading
with
wouldn't
the
take
turtles,
away
do you?
from it because there's so much to get. And reading it again will be like watching it again, a movie again, going, "Oh, I missed that the first time." So, yeah. Yeah, there are only a couple of books that I've reread. Harry Potter, the whole series, reread that. Oh, Gathering Blue was a good book. We have that series, yeah. Um yes, we have a copy to my right.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Goofball. So the book that Jaster is talking about is actually from the Giver series. If those of you who have read The Giver, probably in school, um, didn't know, it is a series. There are 4 books. It is The Giver, Gathering Blue, Messenger, and Sun. Very, very interesting series.
Yeah.
The Giver, I'm sure you have. It's a pretty popular one that's very often read in school. There is a movie, and it actually did a really good job of sticking with the plot of the book itself. I was pretty impressed. It is a very good book. I'm
really
honestly
work like that?
surprised that it hasn't been banned. I think I saw the movie adaptation of it, but I don't think I ever read it. It's a good one to read. I'm certain it's banned somewhere, honestly, because it's a lot about control of society, and there's just some very interesting elements. I really, really enjoyed the book, and then reading the sequels of that take place in that same kind of world.
Do I hear
It's
booms?
very, very interesting. So, highly recommend. I loved it when I had to read it in school, and that one is actually one I've read twice. At least
I
The
would
Giver
love-
itself.
I would love for you to run over.
Can think of
and,
a place
somebody's
it's
trying to
probably
raid the base
banned.
you just raided.
Yeah. Probably.
Like no, like imagine you
Yeah.
left that front
Yeah,
gate up.
you absolutely should. It's a really good book. It's a pretty short read. It's a small book. But it's a really good one. So, but yeah, that one I have read a couple of times. Like I said, I've reread the Harry Potter series. I've reread the Dragonheart Legacy by Nora Roberts. Really,
I don't know.
really good.
I've not touched it
Also,
yet. I
high
just picked it up
fantasy
on
book
Game Pass,
series. It's a
yesterday.
trilogy.
Yeah, something to
Nora Roberts is my favorite author,
something
for
to
those of you who
pass
have
the
not heard
time,
that
you
yet.
know?
And that is a fantastic trilogy. I think it is her best yet.
I downloaded the game
It's
last week.
it has
Yes, I
so
did.
many wonderful
I got it.
elements of
I know
inclusion,
it's you're quoting Disney,
being normal. Like,
but I don't know which one.
it's not a big deal. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I know which one now.
Very diverse group of characters, and yeah, very, very good.
Eh?
Got a bunch of books stacked up that I've been meaning to get to. First
Maybe
on
he
the
was
list,
just
Lord
a
of the
story
Rings.
thing pretty
After
good.
that, it's a crap ton of Star Wars books. Fair. I had a really hard time getting through the Lord of the Rings books. I actually stopped reading at the Two Towers because I was just done. Um, it is a fantastic story. Don't get me wrong. There's just
It actually increases
so
the
much
functionality.
extra that isn't really necessary to the story, in my opinion. I know there are people who are absolutely like, every detail is wonderful. I get it, sure. But hey, Crafty, how are you? Um, yeah, I read all of The Hobbit. I read The Lord of the Rings.
I'm not bringing the headset where I'm going.
And I've read about half of the the Two Towers, and I couldn't get through the rest.
It's time to drop some bombs.
Had a hard time getting into the series in general, so I wanted to give it a fair shake. Absolutely. Absolutely. Isn't it gorgeous? And this one, I'm calling it the Aurora Borealis scarf. Because that is just fantastic. I love this back and forth of the greens and the purples. It's such a gorgeous yarn. And I also really like loops and threads anyway. Yes. Yes. So what I'm hoping to do, I have 3 skeins of this, and what I want to do is make it long enough and then turn the bottom portion into a sleeve so that I can put my arms through, and we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I hope. I did make sure that it would fit around my arms, so it's also a stretchy stitch, so it should be very nice. But I am loving this Tunisian knit stitch to go with it. I think it looks really nice. So I'm pretty excited about it. But anyways, the other book that I've read more than once, because I don't usually reread books, is Twin of Ice, Twin of Fire by Jude Deveraux, which is a romance novel, in a way, with very strong female characters. So I liked it a lot. But yeah. I would probably reread just about anything by Nora Roberts. She's my favorite. Lover. Unforgettable, which is the same type of yarn for shawl. Nice. Have a hook just like that one. Use it to stuff my homies. I have the stick that came with the fluff to stuff, but this was free to a good home, and I'm really glad that I grabbed it because it is absolutely perfect for Tunisian because it is so bloody long. And also for Tunisian, you have to have really loose stitches, otherwise it tends to curl on you pretty bad. So having this bigger hook is very beneficial to help loosen up stitches. So, because I like to be consistent in my tensioning, and this is forcing me to chill out, so to speak. So you said a lot of Star Wars books that you have on your TBR. I've only read 2. That's kind of funny. I own probably about 6 because I think I was gifted the 4 books that are about Darth Was it Bane? Or Revan? Maybe it was Revan. Hand me down from my mom. Remember back in the 80s, she didn't crochet with it, but had it for some reason. Mine, like I said, it was free to a good home from a friend of mine who does crochet as well. Been wanting to read more. Ah, yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. I wondered where those books got off to. I remember giving them to you. There are 3. Yeah, you are right. You would know. You have them. Yeah, I never did read those ones. Good to know. Good to know. Do 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 do. But I can almost guarantee you right now, as far as Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, you're not going to find that in the library. They're going to be perma checked out on a wait list hold kind of thing for quite a while, I'm sure. So Arjun Voss, how is our adorable little nephew and niece, and our other niece should be visiting you soon too, huh? Couple weeks. Found me Star Wars book of yeah, that's true. It's fair. Heir of the Empire trilogy. Okay. Let me write that down. Heir to the Empire by Timothy Zahn. Okay. Doing good. Getting lots of smiles from the littlest one recently. Aww. She's adorable. They're both adorable. They're all 3 adorable. Our brother made some cute kids, which is amazing because he's not very cute. Ah, okay. So noted. Why? Why would you do this to me? Let go.
Because fuck you, that's why.
I love you too, butthead. Oop, there we go. Yeah, for sure. I was like, metricals. Miracles, indeed. I hope he's doing alright, though. We'll be back one day. Yeah, he's working all the time, I guess.
I have returned. It looks like you're currently walking in an abandoned area. So what does the hazmat suit do for you? Other than obviously it's a hazmat suit, so...
Well, Crafty Cub, I definitely recommend trying out this hook for Tunisian crochet. I know you use it for your amis, but it's really good for Tunisian crochet. I actually have two. This is the smaller of the two. The other one,
Oh.
a little bit bigger. Actually, they say they're the same, but this one looks bigger to me. Or maybe it's just the shape of the hook is a little different. I don't know.
I've watched the VODs of your last couple of
Either way.
I was going to ask, what do you think so far?
Yeah, I've not done a lot of Tunisian.
You seemed rather hesitant on your opinion of
Hold on just a second. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Thank you. We'll try it's been a while. Yeah. Taught it on my stream back in the... Nice. Okay. I've only finished one project with Tunisian, and that was the scarf that I was working on for Jaster last week before. I think it was week before. So this is the second time that I am going to, because I'm going to, complete something with Tunisian. I did start a project once, but it got lost amongst other projects, and I don't really remember where it went. So, TL Yarn Crafts on YouTube. Okay, nice, good to know. Thank you. Let me write that down.
What just happened?
Nice. Okay, cool. Noted. Thank you. I wonder if that's who I ended up watching to learn this. I don't even remember. Actually, I think the video I watched for this one was from, I'm gonna say this wrong, Nastasia. It's a strange word. I know that it looks all bumpy and stuff, but you can stretch it out and it looks nice. I like her stitches, but her voice irritates me a bit. You know, she's really quick with a tutorial, though. Like the mini stockings, which actually I'll probably do a few. I need to do a few tonight. I may do this for an hour and then switch to making the mini stockings. But the pattern that I'm using for the mini stockings was from Nastasia. Nastasia? I know I'm saying it wrong. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Ba-doo ba-doo ba-doo. Ba-doo ba-doo ba-doo. Boop 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 boop. Ba-doo ba-doo ba-doo. I love this artist. They have such happy music. So upbeat.
It can still be, like um I forget what the word for something that impedes your function is. Thank you. It can still be an inconvenience.
Do, 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 do.
Just they'll disappear.
It's actually called Juniper, but I think they totally missed out on a good name for this. It really should have been Aurora Borealis. Lapis and electric. Yeah.
I jump off of every ledge
It is.
I can
It's a
find
wonderful
spots.
yarn. It's so damn soft. It's so pretty, and it has such a rich, gorgeous color.
The normal one. Well, I have you on a small screen, so all I see is turquoise, rainbow. That one looks like it has a section of a picture of a bass on the back end.
Mm. Yeah, frogging it is a bit of a trial for sure, because it likes to felt to itself. But that's why you just be real careful with your stitches. What are you doing? It's felting to itself right now.
No.
Okay, there we go. And I didn't even do anything.
Okay.
Absolutely worth it though. It's gorgeous. Fabulous yarn.
This is right up your alley. I don't know if I should be comfortable with how certain I am that you understand that. Okay. I have 4 alleys.
Oh hey, Argent do you still play Valheim? Or have you ever played Valheim? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you played with us, didn't you? Because of Roving Style. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Roving. Super fun. Oh, so I spin. Still learning, but yeah, spin. Um,
Yeah.
I have some really cool. Here we go. I have some really awesome friends, so I get gallon bags of roving to spin with.
It's literally non-effectual, but I've started.
It's pretty fun. But I have one friend who gave me some gray wool, and it's not much, it's just a little bit. But the cool thing about this wool is it came from the sheep.
Is there audio to this?
That the wool from these sheep, this line of genetic sheep, their wool was used to make the cloaks in Lord of the Rings. How freaking cool is that? I own roving from the genetic line of sheep whose wool went to making the cloaks for Lord of the Rings. So cool. But I'm getting better at spinning before I spin that. On and off, mainly on Xbox when I do, and yes, I play it. I thought you did. Well, Jaster and I have been getting back into that game recently. I love Valheim. It's so cool. Right? You use dope. That makes me so happy. Kids don't say that anymore. I raised you right. I'm just kidding. Heard that word a lot, right? That makes me so happy. Thank you for that. Oh man. Yeah. Is
Pause it for a second.
anybody there?
I have
Back
never
up.
before heard the description of a low intelligent character understanding why the smarter, more intelligent characters are better than them, even though they're weaker.
Calling out
No,
Mayday.
the way this is written,
so I have some new alerts
voice. We don't know if the
that also work with Stitch Redemptions.
But it is acknowledging
just
that
FYI.
they are doing better. That's how they win.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about them. They're fun.
It's just low intelligence ogre.
Space.
Yes. There's a Well, other than the tribal education, but yeah.
This yarn is so pretty. Ugh, I just can't get over it. For an acrylic, I mean, we have really come a long way with acrylics for sure.
Yeah, it helps that in this case an ogre is a sapient creature.
They've gotten much softer, easier on the hands, better to work with. It's nice.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 finally came on the Xbox. I'm gonna get my Christmas money from Grandma this year. I'm absolutely kidding it. All right. That's a pretty popular one right now, isn't it?
I've never heard Sharp Club before either. Because I've always thought, I would refer to it as long knife. Proceed.
But the possibility of having to frog this terrifies me, so that's why I'm kind of going a little slow. I don't want to miss a stitch, and it is hard to tell if you've messed up a stitch until you've gotten about 3 rows away from it, and it's like, dang it. So that's why it might seem like I'm going pretty slow. But yeah, we have come such a long way on acrylics. Gosh, they used to be so, I don't know, just itchy. Worse than an unclean wool. But yeah. The D&D game looked awesome. Oh, yeah, I think Jaster wants to play that. Bum, 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 bum. Stop that. One game of the year last night in the Game Awards. Nice. Must be a heck of a game then, for sure.
Pause it. He learned that word from the people attacking him. His people learned the word from the people attacking him. He does not know the meaning of that word.
Well, thanks very much for hopping in. Rest well and have a great weekend.
But that doesn't make it evil.
Beat out the new
Oh.
Legend of Zelda and
Yeah,
new
okay.
Spider-Man game. Wow.
Let's go.
Glorious. Victoria. Oh my gosh. I can actually see where I've accidentally dropped stitches. Oh man. I dropped stitches all the way back here.
It's actually, this is pretty interesting. It goes all right. How about you?
2, 3. Crap. Well, that sucks.
How much do you like world building, Smalt?
Oh man. That's a lot to...
World building in general, fantasy or non-fantasy, is irrelevance in that statement.
How did I even do that?
Okay, I guess it wouldn't be. In my point of view, it isn't, but it wouldn't be baseline. I get you. Yeah, it's fantasy.
Right here is the first one. Oh, this is gonna be a pain.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure, because like, if you did like that stuff, this would be right. This would be good. That's why I'm liking it so much, because it paints a real interesting picture of how this is set up.
Maybe since it's Tunisian, it won't be so bad. But
really?
yeah, that really blows. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
And
yet mostly I prefer high fantasy fiction. Huh. Let's proceed, shits. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and just switch to the little stockings and redo this later. Because this is gonna take a while to unravel. So it does seem like it's gonna unravel pretty simply though. So, okay. All right. We'll see. We'll deal with that later. Ugh, that sucks. Okay. But that happens. It's the nature of crafts sometimes. Let me grab... Is this my... No. Let me grab my stuff for my little stockings. I will be right back. Just 2 seconds. Okay, longer than 2 seconds, because I'm old. Boop. Okay. Some of my merch. Yeah, it's just, you know, a few hours of work. It's alright. It'll be alright. Got this one. I have a brown. There's green. Okay. So with this yarn, what I have been making are these adorable little stockings that I'm going to put a little candy cane in. I've just chipped my nail. This one's going to be a struggle, apparently, in this stream. Anyways, what I've been doing is making these little bitty stockings for my coworkers. I'm going to put a candy cane in it and then give them out. I am going to be making a lot of these. So, let's get comfortable and make a few. I think I am going to make a couple of brown ones. Because there's a few dudes that probably wouldn't want a bright white and red one. They're more of the fishing kind of dudes. But so we'll do this. Hiding in the blue. In the blue where I can be found. Alright. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. No. Okay. Bum 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 bum. 3, 4, 5, 6. Saw a picture of an otter that had a hat on that said that. It was really cute. I can never type correctly. No problem. No problem at all. 8,
Oh, wow. Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
so
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, okay. So this is row 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I really liked the
7,
description of a low intelligence but not stupid character.
8, 9,
Because you don't come across those very
10,
often in storytelling. Normally they're just
11,
buffoons, but they can absolutely just be a highly
and
uneducated
12.
but not stupid individual.
Okay, let me get rid of this wee little tail here. Alright, this is row 4. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well, welcome to the chat, Tumult. How are you doing today?
6, 7, 8,
I've been all
9,
right. I've been baking a lot this week.
10, 11,
I went to make
12.
I was going for
Here's
like a
row
brownie
5,
mix without
1,
chocolate instead with cinnamon and apples.
2,
It turned into a cobbler.
3, 4,
Yeah, it's exactly how it went because I'd never made it before, so I
5,
didn't realize that just all the extra moisture in
6,
the apples was going to throw the balance off huge.
7,
But it's good.
8, 9,
Oh no, not at all.
10,
We're sitting there like spooning it out of the
11,
pan because it did not slice.
12,
And I was like,
and
I need to
row
make this for
6.
RP next week.
2,
That means we need to buy more apples.
3, 4, 5,
Oh, fuck.
6,
I also hurt my shoulders playing.
7,
Specifically my right one. I hurt my
8,
shoulders, specifically my right one, playing Beat Saber this
9,
week.
10,
When you play exercise games and they say, hey,
11,
when you start feeling something, you should stop,
12.
they really mean it. Because as soon as my shoulders started
Alright.
to twinge, I should have stopped.
Now we're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I'm going to... Should I use the darker red or the brighter
It's my
red?
shoulder. It's the part of my body that literally has missing connective tissue and torn muscles.
Could use the green. I'm going to use the green.
It's the joint that if I'm not focusing on it, it actually slops out of socket. Oh. Oh, well, we're all here. Oh, what's wrong?
2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
I was so stoked for the next episode, too.
5, and 6. Alright. I'm going to cut this tail.
No, not at all. And in that manner?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 1, turn.
I mean, yeah, no.
1, 2, 3,
No. That's good. He said good, he
4,
says.
5,
Oh.
and 6. So, Arjun Voss, do you watch via mobile?
Well, what did we determine? That we think he's probably the Immortal's age, right at 2,000 years old?
So I'm just curious, for mobile users, how difficult it is to use the channel points that I have called stitches.
Didn't we?
No, I mean like watching on Twitch.
It-
Is it
we came
mobile
to, we
or
came to a consensus last time we talked that Omni-Man's probably as old.
are you
No, we
watching
didn't.
this
Okay.
stream via on your phone? Sorry. Okay. So, is it really hard to see the channel point redemptions
Okay. So we have no clue how old he is.
or what's available for channel points? Do you even know what I'm talking about? I call them stitches. It should look like a little rainbow yarn with a hook at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, hello!
Just walked in with 10 new craft friends. Welcome, raiders.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, friends. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's Good Friday here. Well, I was doing some Tunisian crochet, but I messed up, and now I have to rip it out a lot. So now I'm working on some little mini stockings, which I suppose I should have updated my
It's not right, but I can
little
understand it. Yeah. Well, Leslie, you have to pay attention to the variance of the races at that point.
Come on, do the thing. Do the thing.
So I updated my alerts, so I've been kind of curious as to how they work out. Thank you, Argent Boss. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand, because it can be pretty tiring after a long day. But thank you very much for coming in. It's good to see you, Jack.
Something broken, or maybe he found a part of himself.
But yeah, I should have updated my little tag. I am now working on miniature stockings. They look like this. I should keep one out so that it's there. Yeah. I hope you've been doing well. What did you do on stream today? Kind of sort of have to run. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Have fun. I totally understand, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Map making for Pathfinder. Nice. Okay. Very nice.
Wait.
There we go.
Is this was the comics or the anime?
Well, before you go, let's do
Oh, I need to make this bigger then. Okay, give me just a second. What the fuck?
There we go. For those of you not already following, please go follow Jack.
Not only that, but if you look at the top left one of the old page,
And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
It's
Of course.
If you're
All right.
gonna go Xeno, go all the way, man.
Nope. There we go. Yarn wanted to split. So that was row 7. This is the beginning of row 8.
I don't know, because they could be descendant of a crustacean of sorts, so they could still have muscle, but they're very obviously supposed to have exoskeletons. How are you supposed to decide what he wouldn't want to pork? How are you supposed to decide?
12. Okay, this is row 9.
Yeah. Dude, man. Are we getting a lot of static from Schutz? Oh, okay. for how many times he's done this with other worlds.
12. Okay, this is row 10.
29 years after the death of Khmer the hero. In the Rad region. I couldn't tell you.
This is row 11. And 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's disturbing.
9, 10, 11, 12. And slip stitch. It's just another monkey. 2, 3.
It's about time. He was very, very patient with her.
Round and round they go. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! 6. There we go. Ah, I love this song. It is my favorite Fat Rat song. Love this song. There we go. I have a little brown and green one. Super cute. All right. Let's make another. No, scarf is not done. I messed up. And so now I have to take it out a lot. So I decided instead of taking or frogging that on stream that I would switch to the little mini stockings that I need to make anyway. So the scarf was a thing for me anyways. I will bring it back, of course. But yeah, I messed up pretty far back. So I'm gonna take it out and start from where I messed up, which is a lot. It's a lot. 5, 6. Well, I dropped stitches. Here, I'll show you. So, if you look at this edge, you can see it kind of dips here. It's because I accidentally missed a stitch right here, and so it didn't go all the way out the way it should. But I did that a couple of times. I did it here, I did it here, and then I did it way down here, which is why I have the hook there. So I have to come all the way back down to here. So, yeah, that is the earliest point where I messed up. So I have to undo all of this to get back down to here and fix it. So it's okay. So it's just a happy little decrease. Yeah, happy little decrease indeed. But I was kind of hoping to increase going up a little bit. Because I wanted the portion that's going to wrap around, because it's going to be really long. What I want is to do the sleeves that at least come to this portion of my arm, and then have it wrap around, and then a sleeve go on this one. So I was going to have the part that would sit here be a little bit wider. So I was going to increase it, but I need it to stay. Thank you, dear. I love you too. So much. I know, I'm translucent. But anyways, yeah, well, I need it to be that wide, and when I went to count the stitches, I just was doing a row, and for some reason I started counting it, and when I got to 25 instead of 30, I was like, oh crap. Which means, I mean, I only saw 3 places that I dropped stitches, but somehow I dropped 5. So I'm just gonna redo it because I want it to be wide enough to be good sleeves. So just gonna do it again. It'll be all right. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But that is all right. It is lessons learned. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I accidentally did one too many increases. Tonight's gonna be a struggle, apparently. Alright. here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. Okay.
You're a mammal. That probably feels good regardless.
Doop 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 doop. Okay, good. This is row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
That is
10, 11, and 12. This is row 5. And row 6. Nine, 10, 11, 12.
Wait, why does that rock have rope around it?
Actually, funnily enough, Arjun Voss, the yarn I'm currently using, was one that you gifted me. It's come in handy. 4, 5, 6. It's a wonderful, wonderful brown. Love it. I've used it for a lot. A lot of emotional coffees. Yeah.
Oh, that poor horse. Oh my god.
Yeah, the emotional support coffees that I've been doing, I've used this brown fitting since the colorway is called coffee. Your favorite color? Okay. Brown is a wonderful color. Very, very earthy. But yeah. But you gave me a pound of it, so it was a lot of yarn. I still have this much. Say, that's a good bit of yarn still. It has definitely been awesome having the pounds of yarn. This maroon that I have over here is also one of those that was a pound of yarn. And I have made so much stuff with it. When you make a bunch of little bitty things, you can make a pound of yarn go a long way.
Kind of character.
That is
God.
good to know, by the way, that is your favorite color. I thought your favorite color was blue. It was when you were younger.
Then you Then you either. That horse is. You survived.
Of course,
You.
when I was really little, my favorite color was pink. But my favorite color is absolutely green. Our tastes change. It is okay.
Where did it go? Probably anywhere within 100-foot radius of the cart.
Actually, I need to ask you. I know our brother's favorite color is, well, is it blue now? It used to be red. But is it blue now? And also I need our sister-in-law's favorite color. Thank you. But be sneaky about it, please.
He didn't.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
Wow. I'm not even that blasé with people.
No worries. Thank you. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, what?
9,
She knows how to use a hammer?
10,
Yeah, I know, but
11, and 12. That was row 8.
Hammer seems like the simplest spell.
Okay, this is going to be row 9. 2, 3, 4, 5,
He's no Jack.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that was row 9. So we're going to start on row 10. I'm actually making 40 of these for my coworkers. I have got, this is number 20, so I've got all of these. Nice little bag full. A bag that I made. But yeah, 40. Yeah, 40. Making one for the coworkers that I'm closest to. I can't make one for every coworker because I have literally about 10,000 coworkers.
It's
That's
effect-
not gonna happen.
it's
All over the world.
effectively so I can see why she would.
So I'm doing my immediate team, plus a couple of extra people that I'm pretty close to. So, yeah. But this is number 20, so yay, halfway. This is row 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, that was row 10. This is row 11. Also, thank you, Garbles, very much for redeeming first. 2, 3, 4,
That ended up very
5,
far. Holy shit.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is the last row of the brown.
Yeah.
1, 2.
She absolutely can't. She might not understand.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, looking back, yeah, okay.
7, 8, 9. No worries. 10, 11, and 12. I just wanted to make sure you knew I was thankful.
Oh, because he doesn't know a language that has nothing to do with, the way he was raised or acts. So he's an idiot for it. Yeah.
I don't know what they're watching.
I mean, I understand, what the show's going for, but it could absolutely not matter in that way. Oh yeah, because this is the one at the end they were having that discussion, right? Yeah. Do they tie in directly with the story? No, that I don't fucking care.
Bum 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 bum.
I will say
3, 4,
I will say that's
6,
better than having little skits
1,
that
2,
that contain the characters,
3,
but in no
4,
way are related to the actual
5,
show.
and 6.
Tachikoma.
I didn't change it from yesterday. I'm sorry. I know that Sorry. I didn't change it, and that's partly because the riddle and joke
And it's one of the few
actually
times
never
that
got used yesterday.
in fiction where they became
So
sentient in a good way.
I left those alone and didn't think about
Like,
changing the question of the day, and I do
it
apologize.
was to say the
Um,
realization of their sentience
I can change
was
it
that
real
they were
quick
just
if you
like
want me to.
obsessed with making sure this guy was alive.
Okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
It was great.
Bum,
That show
bum,
was
bum,
honestly a
bum,
lot better
bum.
than I thought it was going to be.
There's two. We're gonna make a few of these brown and, well, I might do the brown and maroon next,
I'm gonna go
actually.
refill my coffee right quick.
Not feeling all that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Starting to get a bit of a headache. Alright. Give me just a second.
Things just happened, as in like there was no continuity amongst the story.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm on my way back to my desk.
Why? Why do you think?
I noticed my coffee cup was empty. I was like, I want to get that and another serving of dinner. Because I'm a fat ass.
2. You are absolutely correct. Bravo.
Alright, I'm back at my desk. Because there's not much better than potatoes, ground meat, cheese, and peppers.
5, 6, and onions. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
I almost bit my mic right there. I accidentally pushed it into my mouth with my spoon.
1, 2, 3. Yes, good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I can't argue with that.
9, 10, 11, and 12. You guys were on it. with those. Bravo. Okay. This is row 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's row 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and row 6.
I mean,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, no, wait, hold on. 12.
Oh,
I'm just going to keep going. Okay. We need to pause there. And you can count back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
loopholes.
6. I'm going to bring over this maroon.
Wait a second. I gotta pause. Isn't that supposed to be the other dude's daughter, like the one that was engaged to Helix's brother? Why is she a child again?
And here's number 6. Chain turn.
Yeah, but she's absolutely not acting like it.
3, 4,
Oh, okay.
5, 6. Turn. Love, are you okay? Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I am the king fucking broke me. I'm back. I'll try to not cough into the mic so hard.
Sorry, guys. I thought my husband was dying for a second.
Ugh.
He is not. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alright. He's just choking on coffee. Something that he was watching made him laugh, and he ended up inhaling coffee. So, but he's okay. Love, tell the people you're okay. Love. Thank you. There. Unfortunately. Why are you still... Stop it. Stay. Okay. Definitely yay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Scared the crap out of me. Okay.
Duh.
This is row 7.
Sorceress. Okay. Oh.
Okay. Row 8. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. This is row 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. No, it's not. It's row 9. 6. 7. 8. 9.
That's not where you wanted to
10.
end up. Well, I mean,
11. And 12. This is row 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. And this is row 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this is row 12. And slip stitch, chain, when we let love win. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right. Well, let's do that one again. These little stockings are definitely a stash buster. For sure. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
All he needs to do is not think with his head for a second.
11, and 12. This is row 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Two free Pokemon you can get in Scarlet and Violet right now with code Mystery Gift section: a shiny Lucario and Dark Gray. Did I say that right? Did I say it wrong? Row 4.
Got distracted for just a little too long in front of the wrong people.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, Darkrai. My bad. Sorry. The newest ones, I don't know. I could just about quote the original 150 to you. 151. Oh, coffee. Row 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Darkrai is a mythical Pokemon you can't get almost any other way. Mythicals are only brought out in these kinds of special releases. Okay, nice. I'll have to log on. This is row 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm gonna have to have you talk me through it though. I've not gotten anything like that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I may like call you when I go to do that. Thank you. You're a good little brother. Who is taller than me now. But you'll always be my little brother. Not by too much, but still, you're not supposed to be taller than me. I used to be able to hold you. You grew up too fast. We all did. So what's what happens? Oh. Well, I'm 5'8", so there you go. And that's when I stand up straight. But you're definitely taller than me, though. I know you're taller than me.
So is he like a lich of sorts at this point? The bad guy right there. Would you say he's like a lich of sorts at this point?
Okay.
He's not human anymore.
5'9" if I push it.
Yeah, because he was a basic bog standard foot soldier back when that demon dude was young.
I'm actually starting to get kind of a headache.
So he's old enough to have seen the rise and fall
We
of
may go
many
ahead
human empires.
here in a few and do the end of stream murder mystery. Maybe after I finish this stalking. I'm just not feeling all that great.
I'm so sorry for I'm so sorry for dying in y'all's ears earlier. That scene, it was obviously a joke, but it struck a chord. Why is he upside down? Oh, he's not actually upside down. Okay. No, he is.
Thank you. Okay. Yep. We'll finish this stalking, and then we'll do our end of stream murder mystery. Which I don't think you've been here for one of those yet, have you, Arjun Voss?
Trebuchet! Ballista, thank you.
3. 4, 5, 6. I didn't think you had. So I got a book. This is beginning row 8. That's got like 40 murder mysteries in it, and I read them out loud, and then we try to solve it before we look at the answer. Okay, this is row 9. Okay, here's row 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. 1, 2,
Just immediately stop. I love it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and slip stitch. Thank you. It's been pretty fun. There's 4 different categories. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and sleuth. And we've done a few of each of them. Some of the stories are pretty good and some of them are pretty bad. But it's been a lot of fun. Actually,
Yeah.
there.
Argenvo's just redeemed some stitches for Wilhelm's scream. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And there's another, which I think puts me at 22. So just 18 more to go. But that's 4 that I made in the span of what? Not even an hour? They're pretty quick to make for sure.
That sound.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm just not feeling all that great right now. And I just got magnets stuck to my scissors. Anywho, let's see. I was gonna fix something really quick. Let's go here. There we go. Save that. Okay. Yes, it sure is. Thank you. Okay. No one's voted. Alright, we'll just end the poll. Okay. Let's do... Hello! We're gonna come over here. And we're gonna do a murder mystery. I'm thinking... Let's do... No!
Potato just redeemed some stitches for no glasses. Come on, do the thing.
You are so evil. What do I have that one set for? Two minutes. Alright. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Death of an informant.
Ooh.
Lieutenant Carrie Maines approached the ordinary-looking house the police department used as a safe house. Yellow police tape marked off the yard. Just then, a dark sedan screeched to a halt at the curb. Police Captain Jim Liggett jumped out. In a suit he must have... sorry. I don't know what he's laughing at. Probably me.
You.
Love you too, dear. Police Captain Jim Liggett jumped out. In a suit, he must have been on his way out for the evening when he got the call. Step on it, Maines, he barked. Let's get in there before the press gets wind of it. He shook his head. A disaster, he added as they entered the house. Sprawled on the sofa in the living room was the body of Josh Wilson, part owner of a downtown bar. Standing beside the body was a nervous-looking rookie policeman. "You were assigned to protect him," Liggett snapped. "He was our key witness in the mob investigation." "I know, sir. I'm sorry," the rookie stammered. "But I got a phone call ordering me back to headquarters. When I got there, I found out the call was fake. I rushed back here, but I was too late. Wilson was already dead." "Who has keys to this house?" Maines inquired. "Just me, as far as I know, and the door locks automatically when it closes," the rookie said. "I heard it click shut when I left." "There are no signs of forced entry," Captain Liggett observed, "and it looks like the perp strangled Wilson from behind. That means he let the killer in himself. Any idea who he would have trusted?" "I can only think of 3 men," Maines said. "Get them in here," Liggett ordered. "Being at the scene might make... Alexa, stop timer. Alexa, stop timer. Thank you." I gotta get my eyes to adjust again. Alright. "I can think of only 3 men," Maines said. "Get them in here," Liggett ordered. "Being at the scene might make the killer nervous enough to slip up." An hour later, 3 men stood in the living room. The body of Josh Wilson had just been taken away, and none of the men gave any indication that they knew what had happened in the house. "You!" Liggett pointed to the tallest, thinnest man in the lineup. "How do you know Wilson?" Kyle McGuire blinked. "He's my brother-in-law. Josh called me last night when his guard was in the bathroom. He said he was worried. He didn't have time to tell me where he was, though." He hung up quickly. He said his guard was coming back, that he had to go. "You look familiar," Liggett said to the second man, who was dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. "I should," Paul Moran said. "I provide information to some of you people. I was at Wilson's bar one night and Josh told me he had some info on the mob. I talked him into going to the police." "And you," Liggett said to the third man. "I'm Harry Turner. Josh was my partner. He told me he heard someone in the bar talking about the mob, said it would be big news here. Yeah, and now Wilson's dead. Suppose you're the sole owner of the bar?" "I am, sadly. Josh and I had a survivor's clause in our agreement, but most business partners do. That's not unusual." Liggett turned to a uniformed policeman. "Escort these gentlemen to the station. We'll need to talk to all of them some more." As the men were led out, Liggett grabbed his trench coat from the back of the chair. Putting it on, he walked out with the Lieutenant Maines. "The commissioner's going to have my head for this," he said. "We've got to find out who killed Wilson, and fast." "No problem," Carrie Maines said. "I can tell you that right now." This was by Richard Cicerelli. Who does Maines suspect? I think I have a pretty good idea. If I need to reread it, let me know. I know that there was some interruption there. It might have interrupted thought process as to the story itself. But yeah, I think I know who it was. Any ideas? Nobody wants to give a guess? Anybody want me to read it again? I don't mind. I know it was weird, because for the first half of it, I had it up 2 inches from my face. Not even, because I'm so blind.
I would not feel comfortable.
I think it's the second guy. He's an informant and may have been giving the police false info. Maybe he slipped up, so he went to correct his mistake, or it's his business partner. But I think it's the second guy. Okay. I kind of think it's the business partner.
I mean, I got some friends that we could probably.
I don't know.
One of these and probably make
I think.
It a lot meaner. And I don't.
I think it's the way he said Josh was my partner. I think it's the business partner. All right. Shall we go to the answer? No clue. Do I need to read it again? Like I said, I can. And I can read it better this time. Please? Okay. Death of an informant. Lieutenant Carrie Maines approached the ordinary-looking house the police department used as a safe house. Yes, no, answer? Yes, no, answer? Dang lag. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Yellow police tape marked off the yard. Just then, a dark sedan screeched to a halt on the curb. Police Captain Jim Liggett jumped out. In a suit, he must have been on his way out for the evening when he got the call. "Step on it, Maines," he barked. "Let's get in there before the press gets wind of it." He shook his head. "A disaster," he added as they entered the house. Sprawled on the sofa in the living room was the body of Josh Wilson, part owner of a downtown bar. Standing beside the body was a nervous-looking rookie policeman. "You were assigned to protect him," Liggett snapped. "He was our key witness in the mob investigation." "I know, sir. I'm sorry," the rookie stammered. "But I got a call ordering me back to headquarters. When I got there, I found out the call was fake. I rushed back here, but I was too late. Wilson was already dead." "Who has keys to this house?" Maines inquired. "Just me, as far as I know, and the door locks automatically when it closes," the rookie said. "I heard it click shut when I left." "There are no signs of forced entry," Captain Liggett observed, "and it looks like the perp strangled Wilson from behind. That means he let the killer in himself. Any idea who he would have trusted?" "I can think of only 3 men," Maines said. "Get them in here," Liggett ordered. Being at the scene might make the killer nervous enough to slip up. An hour later, 3 men stood in the living room. The body of Josh Wilson had just been taken away, and none of the men gave any indication that they knew what had happened in the house. "You," Liggett pointed to the tallest, thinnest man in the lineup. "How do you know Wilson?" Kyle McGuire blinked. "He's my brother-in-law? Josh called me last night when his guard was in the bathroom. He said he was worried. He didn't have time to tell me where he was, though. He hung up quickly. Said his guard was coming back, that he had to go." "You look familiar," Liggett said to the second man, who was dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. "I should," Paul Moran said. "I provide information to some of you people. I was at Wilson's bar one night, and Josh told me he had some info about the mob. I talked him into going to the police." "And you?" Liggett said to the third man. "I'm Harry Turner. Josh was my partner. He told me he heard someone in the bar talking about the mob, said it would be big news here." "Yeah, and now with Wilson dead, I suppose you're the sole owner of the bar?" "I am, sadly. Josh and I had a survivor's clause in our agreement, but most business partners do. That's not unusual." Liggett turned to a uniformed policeman. "Escort these gentlemen to the station. We'll need to talk to all of them some more." As the men were led out, Liggett grabbed his trench coat from the back of the chair. Putting it on, he walked outside with Lieutenant Maines. "The commissioner's going to have my head for this," he said. "We've got to find out who killed Wilson, and fast." "No problem," Carrie Maines said. "I can tell you that right now." Okay. So, who does Maines suspect? I think it's the partner. Yeah. Or it's the rookie and he's trying to pin his crime on one of the 3 other guys. Did seem like the victim didn't trust him. If he was worried and tried calling for help, I bet the rookie may have... crooked cop. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I'm leaning toward the partner, but you're saying the rookie, so... Any other guesses? Do we want to see the answer now? Oh, gosh. My duck's falling. Have nothing on the 3, but the rookie makes sense. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 for the rookie. I mean, the rookie does make sense. It's either the rookie or the partner. I'm leaning more toward the partner, but it could be either or. Are we ready for the answer? I'm going to read it. Answer! Chief Liggett came to the safe house without a coat, but his trench coat was draped over the chair inside. Maines realized he'd been in the house earlier when he killed Wilson to keep him from testifying that the chief was the mob's contact man inside the police department. It was the chief! He was in a suit. He was in a suit, didn't say anything about a coat. Whoa, no, I did not think that. You were on the right track, for sure. Huh. That was a good one. That was a really good one. I might have to save that one. And yeah, that was a good one. That was unexpected, for sure. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I'm going to end stream early. I'm just not feeling that great. So, uh-oh. Something went terribly wrong. I guess I'll have to fix that. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your Friday, a wonderful weekend. I will see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and may your yarn never tangle. Bye.